Okay. Do good, do great, and they talk bad on you. No need, no face, cause they're not factual. I won't stay too long here, I'm just passing through. I might hit the bank and get a bag or two. My mama asked me why you got that cash on you. Second you switch up, they might get mad at you. No, you're not my friend, so no, I'm taxing you. You are like my sons, I'm going dad on you. Okay, good job, good job. Get mine, no problem. Hit my line, you're irking me. I hit that woosah. No, I don't got perks on me. I sleep good on God. Spend that money, make it reappear. Ta-da. I've been getting paid. I've been eating good. I've been putting on some weight. If I got a problem, I just call my brother Bay. This is like a warning shot to get up on my face. This is like a warning shot to get up on my way. This is like a warning shot to get up on my leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the 7. My girl said I'm a dog, but all dogs.
Oh, what's going on, guys? What's up? It's Sunday. We're about to pretty much review these. I'm really excited about these ones specifically. It's an interesting sneaker, that's for sure. What is good? What is good? What is good? How was your all weekend? I mean, the weekend's not over yet. We still got some time. Still got a couple hours. And I'm trying not to get the Sunday scaries here, that's for sure. But what's good with you guys? What is up? We got Brian PG in the building. We outside. Yes, we are. We're always outside. Even when we're inside, we outside. Ash in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, Christian, what's going on? Happy you guys are stopping by. I pretty much, I'm sure some of you guys got to see it. I literally just uploaded a yo-yo video part. Now, it's probably one of my best yo-yo video parts that I've ever done. It's an older video. It did come out in 2014, but I still think it's relevant. You know what I mean? I wanted to put it out because I think it's one of my best works. So I wanted to. It comes from a longer video, but I wanted to just condense it just to my part and re-upload it on just re-upload it online. Put that on my page. I feel like I've been meaning to do that. I didn't realize how easy it was to do, to just download the video, edit it up, put it up. So if you guys got to see that, I don't know, just a lot of hard work that I put into that, and with obviously Carrie Vlog. So shout out to a lot of my buddies that helped me pretty much work on that video part. It was definitely some highlights in my yo-yo career for sure. So definitely thankful to have that. But in today's video, we got a pretty interesting box over here. So this is what we're going to be reviewing. All right, we got some Air Maxes over here. Interesting box. Very, very interesting box. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like anything Jap. For those that had never been in Japan, Japan is a very, very interesting place, and it's one of my favorite places in the world. I was very fortunate to visit. Maybe about 13 years ago, I did get to go there, and for a yo-yo contest at the time, and it was was it? How many years ago was it? It was 2010 that I was there, I believe. 2010. Yeah, so about 12 years ago, if anything. But yeah, anything in Japan or anything that's done by Japanese, it's very, very, they're very, very, they put a lot of love into anything that they put out into the world. So that's what I'm feeling with these specific sneakers. Let's go ahead and bring them up. Now, yes, these did drop a while back, but these are amazing. They're amazing. So, so this is the Kasina Wan Ang, okay? And I think what drew me to this specific sneaker is the fact that it just comes out in not only a very lovely colorway, you also got a flower in the front with a check mark, but the fact that they used a whole bunch of different type of materials, you know what I mean? And we'll get into it, but this is just such an awesome collaboration between them. They did come out in 2 specific colorways. So there's this, and I do believe the retail was $210, but I'm like thinking to myself, didn't I pay like $170 for this? I'm seeing different retail prices online, okay? But for this one specifically, it says $210 over here. As we see on the screen, every single part of the sneaker is just dialed in. Like, you have a transparent bottom with a design on it, like the bird and all this stuff. You see a little bird here. It's just such a phenomenal artist that has done this, So says over here, say I do to the Air Max 1 Kasina, bringing a matrimonial touch to the shoe, revealed to the world. Okay. Yeah, it's just phenomenal overall. So they did this, and then they also did this one as well. This is the other color, which between you guys and me, I don't know. I kind of like the gray one. I kind of wish I had the opportunity to get the gray one, but it's fine. I think the orange one's also really nice. They're both really nice. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, this is them, and it's a really awesome sneaker. So. See, as you see over here, it says the last sale was $158, and then you're looking at the retail price, and it says $160. So I think that's what's kind of throwing me off, is the fact that here it says $210. So I don't know if Nike released it as $210, and then StockX just maybe mispriced it. I'm gonna have to double check my receipt over here, but yeah, let me double check actually. Let me see. I got it over here. What did we drop on these puppies? Yeah, that's crazy. So these retail for $170. So I don't know why Nike on their site is putting that price, because that's clearly not what we paid for these. So these retail for $170 out the gates, probably $180 if anything. But these are awesome, and I really like them a lot. I like the fact that there's a lot of different features on this specific sneaker. Everything from the cork sole to this very interesting wooden laser engraving on the. It's like a lace lock, if anything, or a little lace locket, right? It says here, yeah, and a wooden Dubré, whatever that means. Let you know it's your day to shine. I mean, these are so cool, and you got the little like bird on the back. It's just such an awesome sneaker. We'll get into it, all right? But look at the materials here. You got everything from like. This like, I don't know, this kind of reminds me of like horsehair in a way, and then you have this like felt, and then leather, and then suede. It's a very beautiful collaboration, and it just reminds me of the seasons, you know, the different seasons in Japan. Japan's got a lot of seasons, and I believe Japan has all 4 seasons. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, freaking phenomenal sneaker, and just with the flowers and everything in the presentation. I mean, come on, look at these. It's like, you can kind of see why I like the gray one a little bit more. Is maybe mainly because of the fact that it's just like, it's easier to match that. But I think for summer, definitely the sneaker I'm about to show you guys is definitely, it's a heavy hitter for sure, you know. And again, this is one of those Air Maxes that released this year that I think was low-key kind of slept on in a way, and I feel like should have more light on it. There should be more hype behind this. Okay, it even comes with this really cool keychain. We'll get to that. I'll show you guys that momentarily. But it says "Made to Be Together." Now, I can also see if you're a collector, or you know, if you're like, I could see you also rocking each of them. You know what I mean? Either or, they're just phenomenal. I think these definitely go well in a collection. I definitely want this one in the collection. This is a phenomenal one for sure. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's rip this box open. Let me go ahead and just double check over here. Yeah, so this is the keychain. God, this keychain is amazing. I love this keychain. I think it's so cool. It's got the little bird, the little Japanese bird, just all stitched in, and I don't know. I just think this is such a cool piece of. It's just such a cool. I don't know, piece of memorabilia, if anything. All right, so without any further ado, let's get into it. I hope you guys, yeah, it's a clean pair, and I had to cover it. So these did pop up at the Nike store, I guess, as a return, and I'm just like, yo, I gotta cover this on the channel. You know what I mean? Like, this is a non-negotiable. So we got him in the building. What's good? What's good, Murder BX in the building? What's good, Ernest Khan and chat? What is up? Thank you guys for stopping by, saying hello. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Definitely has helped, as you guys know, with the algorithm, the channel. All right, without any further ado, let me just switch out the song over here, and then we can get into the review. All right? Yeah. What is up, Murder? How are you? How is the day treating you, my friend? For anybody that did see the yo-yo video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It definitely, I've been wanting to just drop that on my channel for a while now. What is bot links? Ash says, hey, Murder BX, bot links. Not so sure what that means. All right. All right. So let's get into it. As I mentioned, so we got them over here. So a couple of things I want to talk about for these specific ones for the Kasinas. All right. So it does come in a very interesting box. You know how Japan does it. They really do it up. Look at that. It looks so intricate. 9.5, my size. We lucked out with the return. It was a 9.5 return. And as you see in the front, you guys can't, I don't know if you guys can see it, it says Nike. I'm like you gotta like see in the light, but basically it says, yeah, Nike right there. Bang. All right. How was SneakerCon? I have no idea. I believe SneakerCon's next week, so we plan on going there, authenticating some sneakers while we're there, and then hopefully seeing Neckface as well. So you'll see some updates. I'm hoping this week is kind to me, so I can go to SneakerCon, because if it's not, I might have to be working on the weekend. Nobody wants to do that. All right. Yep, saw the yo-yo video. Yeah, appreciate it. But here it is. So guys, without any further ado, we got some interesting paper, okay? It's got the Nike and I guess the Kasina, very similar to the exterior of the box. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got like the squares and the Nike check mark. All right, but you guys aren't here to see the tissue paper, but it does come with some blue on the back as well. All right, so unfolding that, let's go ahead and let's take these amazing sneakers out. Okay, I just want to make sure I got some space here. And here they are, okay? Now there is a little bit of blue over here, some blue transfer. I'm not so sure exactly what that is, but let me actually take out the other sneaker, which doesn't really have any of that. You know, maybe that's why it may have been returned, because it does come with that blue paper. So I showed you that blue paper. Maybe that transfer, which I'm sure can easily be cleaned off, is from the blue paper, because this shoe doesn't have it. Okay, so this is the Kasinas, the orange one. Ooh, these are sick. These are so cool. All right, I think what really drew me to this sneaker is not just all the crazy materials, but look at the bottom of the sneaker. Damn, I think that's pretty much that little bird on the bottom. I'm trying to think if this actually does have some kind of graphic that you put together, but I guess the bird low-key is somewhere there in the aesthetic of the sneaker. But it's just very beautiful. The entire thing is very, very beautiful. You have that Nike check mark with that, you know, pretty much comes off as a flower. You got that really fluffy orange suede that surrounds the front of the sneaker. And then, man, there's just so many amazing materials on this. Really nice tumbled leather. Brown tumbled leather, and then it transitions into this blue, like blue felt. Yeah, it's a blue felt or blue cloth-like material, and then we get into that like horse hide, which is like a teal, and then we have the Nike check mark. Note this side, the internal is going to be this maroon, and then on the external is going to be white. So they are very different, as you see. That's them. Inside, you have those two. Maroon, external, boom. God, these are so clean. The more I look at them, like the more I'm just like, these are just like, I'm like, wow, somebody actually returned these. Crazy. Turning to the back of the sneaker, you pretty much have that little bird, really cute bird over there, okay? Well, you got two birds pretty much if you have both sneakers out there, so. You got two little birds. They're freaking adorable. I'll show you the keychain momentarily, but just a phenomenal sneaker overall. Very, very, as you know, Air Maxes are known for their comfort, their comfortability. So this side has the Nike check mark engraved into that little wooden plank or whatever you want to call it, and then the other side, I believe this is the brand itself. Okay, the Kasina brand. Super cool, super cool, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna find a way to maybe clean that little smudge over there, that little dye transfer. So it most likely did come from the paper, but look, I'm not one to complain. This is a phenomenal sneaker at the end of the day, and yeah, just shout out to Nike and Kasina for this collaboration. Okay, back of the sneaker, as you do see that little bird. Bottom over here is also going to be suede, so it goes into like a brown suede. And then on the top over here is going to be like this nice dark navy leather. Top of the sneaker over there is going to be this suede again, but more so like a light gray if anything. And then over here, with the lace locks, as you see, it has a little bit of felt, a little bit of like a, I don't know, it's almost like just a soft cotton, like a light purple. And then the tongue itself is made of this just amazing leather, brown leather, Kasina branding in the front. And then on the back itself, let me double check what it says. So it's actually, it does happen to have exposed leather, as you see. Mr. Old School, he puts a duck. Is that a wooden swoosh? Yeah, it's a wooden swoosh. Where did I get them? So this seems to be a special edition release from Nike, and they seem to be very, very limited. They released, I believe, a couple months ago, maybe somewhere in the middle of the year. Let me double check, actually. When was this released? These released June 7th. So middle of the year, I called it. Both of them released on Nike app, and then I got these at the Nike store. I'm under the impression this was a return because this is the only size they had on the shelf. Sometimes it doesn't work out. I think Nike is very flexible with their return policy. So they, I don't know. Some people come back and they're just like, look, I bought these, I never wore them, I want my money back. And like Nike just accepts it with open arms. Shockingly, I think they happen to have a 30-day policy where you can return stuff and then you can get your money back. But if it's 90 days, you can still get store credit back, I believe, or something. Again, I don't know all the rules. You know, I'm just basing it on what I see. Like, I see gems come back, and I'm just like, I gotta review this for the channel. So, dang, this is a phenomenal sneaker. And honestly, out of a lot of the Air Maxes that have come out this year, this is probably one of my, like, I personally think is one of the top 5 Air Maxes that has come out this year. Like, this is really, really such an amazing sneaker. And which is why I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. I think these are really, really good. And I think any Air Max head should have this in their collection because it is a statement piece without a doubt. You have so much to talk about. There's so much culture. And also, on the inside of the sneaker, as we see over here, you do happen to have that little cork insole. So it's got the little bird, that little cute bird, and it's got the little, cork insole with the Nike Air. Inside lining over here is very premium material. So that is leather. That's leather lining, white leather lining. Phenomenal sneaker. I'm just, I just had to cover these, you know. I feel like Sundays, typically I end up covering like Air Maxes or something along the lines. But yeah, guys, I just had to cover these. I mean, everything from the box, the tissue paper. And then lastly, most importantly, you got a little bird keychain. There you go. Look at that. Look at that little cute bird. Come on, you can't say this thing is amazing. We need this. This thing is amazing. Look at it. And then on the back over here, it does say Kasina with Nike. So Nike and Kasina. I mean, honestly, this keychain alone, like, I know this is gonna sound crazy. I would buy this just for this freaking bird alone. This bird keychain, like, this is phenomenal. This is just such a collector's piece. So I'm just like, I don't know. This is not going anywhere. That's for sure. It's an amazing collector's piece, and I'm just ecstatic about it. I mean, it's like look at that bottom. Come on, what a freaking amazing sneaker! This is solid pair. So shout out to Kasina and Nike for doing this. Just putting this collaboration together, and I'm excited to see what other stuff they have because it's like when I find out about collaborations, I'm like, what did they do last year, or what did they do the year before that? And then I want to go ahead and take a look at that. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at what these are doing in aftermarket. So again, solid 9 out of 10. These are amazing. If you like them, get them. I think they're awesome. Definitely. So what are they doing on aftermarket? Let's go ahead and just take a quick peek at that right now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen again. Crazy someone would return that. Hey, Mr. Old School, you never know, man. Like a lot of the sneakers that I've covered on my channel, like a good chunk of them have been returns, and I'm shocked. I'm like, whoa, like somebody actually put this back on the shelf. But yeah, you know, I mean, I've seen a lot of heat come back, and like sometimes it's not my size, and sometimes it is, right? But yeah, you will be surprised. Ashes, I'd give him a 9 out of 10 too. 100%. Now, you guys see this. We'll get into the pricing momentarily, but these, I need to see this in person. I would most likely rate this a 10 out of 10. I'm very curious what just this looks like in person. What I like about these sneakers specifically is the materials on them. I think they absolutely killed it. Like look at this. You got suede. Now with this one specifically, there is horsehide as well over here, but I just think this one specifically, there's more to mix and match with it, as this did kind of come in a set. You know, it did come with this, and then this one also came out. This is a slept-on sneaker. Like I think, can we agree on that? Can we agree that this was definitely a slept-on sneaker? I don't think anybody really talked much about it, but if I'm going to compare this to, you know how, Concepts did a collaboration with Nike and they did the Air Maxes. I would much prefer the Kasinas over that. Those are nice. They're loud. They're amazing. They did some amazing box art with it. You know, the commemorate Woodstock and all that stuff. But there's something about this. I like the simplicity behind it, and I don't know, just the fact that this kind of reminds me of like the different seasons in Japan. You know, like this is, you know, obviously for winter, and then the other one more for summer. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's an amazing sneaker. Okay, it's not my intention to hype this up, but I think it's worth hyping up. I feel like nobody really talked much about this, and I think this was slept on, and other people are moving on more hyped stuff. But as a sneakerhead, I'm like, these should be, more people should have talked about this, because the prices on the aftermarket. Let's go ahead and look into that, because the prices can tell a lot of things. They can tell about the demand of, like, especially how many were sold. Like looking at the last sale on this was 158. Man, whoever got this for $158, that's a steal. I think that's a steal for something like this that sold for 170, 180 bucks. You know what I mean? Again, I have no idea. If you look on Nike's site, why is Nike saying that this is selling for or sold for 210 when I paid $180 for it? So that's a big head scratcher for me. Yo, Nike, get your prices right. You know what I mean? But I could see people spending anywhere from $180 to $200 on this. Like, no cap. Like, I really do see that. Nitro says, hi, and I need another Air Max 1 Kasina to complete the set. Which Kasina did you end up getting? Because like we're obviously reviewing the orange ones, which I think the orange one's probably going to be the more popular between both of them. But I like this one. I really do like this one. I would love to see this one in person. But hey, we'll see. You know what I mean? I just like the fact that it comes with that little bird keychain. I mean, like, you know, I'm just being real with you guys. Like, I like the freebies that come with the damn thing. But yeah, crazy that somebody would return them. And I like Concepts Pack more, but the Kasinas definitely were not talked about as much. Yeah, and like, again, that's why this channel exists, so we can cover stuff that I feel was either slept on or should have been talked about more. I mean, full transparency, I didn't really go down the rabbit hole and take a look at other people's reviews. I think I can kind of convolute my own review if I'm watching all these other people and what they said, and I'm just spitballing whatever they said. I'm just giving you my honest opinion on like what I actually feel about like my unboxing, the sneakers themselves. But there was a lot of thought and a lot of love put into these sneakers, and you can kind of feel that from a lot of Japanese collaborations. Like, they really think about it. You know, they really think about it. They want to do something, you know, with aesthetic and care and love, and like you just feel that everything from the packaging, like they freaking killed this. They did such a great job with this. I'm like, I'm low-key blown away. You know what I mean? Like, at first when I got it, I was like, okay, like, you know, I'll cover these on the channel. They're different. They got a lot of materials on them, and you know, I'm sure this will be received. But it's surprising that actually some of my Air Max videos do very well. Like the views are there. Like I'm like, there's a lot of Air Max heads out there, and they're watching this stuff. So I'm almost certain this video will do pretty decent, because people who didn't get these are like, you know, they're gonna look back in the year like, hey, what are some of the Air Maxes that came out this year that, you know, are good contenders for going after? So I wanted to touch on that. Nitro says, then on my channel, review about the gray and the blue pair. Okay, I'll take a look at that, man. I didn't get to see that. But yeah, you know, shout out to each and every single one of you guys. Again, if you guys are getting any value out of this conversation with me, and we're just vibing over here, you know, feel free to smash that like button. Definitely does help a lot, as you guys know. But you know, we're almost at 1,500 watch hours for the channel. So I just want to say I appreciate all you guys. For the past year, we're already at 30,000 views, which is I don't know how good of a thing that is, but I don't know. 30,000 views, I think, is pretty awesome. Um, so I just want to say I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're just getting after it. And then I did want to mention anybody who has participated in the giveaway, we will be doing the giveaway this coming Friday, okay, 7 p.m. I'm going to be announcing. I'm going to most likely be doing a sneaker review during that time. And then after the sneaker review, we will be pretty much doing the random number generator to let everybody know who is going to win the, I guess the grand prize of everything you see on the screen here. So we're giving away these Champions Panda Dunks in a 9.5. We're giving some stickers away. We're giving an Android 3000 size medium Heather Gray, and then we're giving a Supreme waist bag, which apparently is very popular and sold out on the site. So I'm excited to be giving this away. Again, we're doing that on Friday. So just, anybody who did get to participate in the contest, I'm just as excited for you guys, whoever is going to be winning. Winner takes all. That's how we're going to be going with this. And then I am also excited for the next giveaway because I will be doing another giveaway. We're going to be giving away $500 worth of a sneaker when we hit that 2,000 subscriber milestone. Okay, so pretty big stuff happening on the channel. It just means the world to me that you guys are going to rock with me, and we just continue to get after it over here. But yeah, these are solid. I love the whole concept a lot, and then also the fact that we got that freaking little pigeon duck or whatever it is. It's cute. It's cute. It's awesome, and it's just I don't know. It's a fun sneaker, and I like wearing stuff that tells a story, can spark up a conversation. It's almost guaranteed if you wear this when you're out and about, it's like somebody's going to ask you about these. Trust me. My most asked about sneaker when I'm out and about are the Tom Sachs. Like people just like they know. They're like, I'm talking about the first Tom Sachs that released this year. That specific colorway, that cream colorway. You know what? Let me just grab them real quick. They're kind of dirty, but I just want to show everybody. So the Tom Sachs specifically, these are like my most I don't know, just most complimented sneaker. These are like the most complimented sneaker. I know it's starting to get really dirty, but it adds a lot of character to it. These Tom Sachs, I'm so thankful I got a double up on this. This is such a phenomenal pair that came out this year. Yes, we did secure the yellow ones too, but if I had to choose, this one specifically is just, this has just been asked a lot. People are like, what are, like, somebody saw me, they're like, what are those? I'm just like, they're the Tom Sachs sneaker. And then, it's like, it's such a great sneaker. It's just one of those sneakers you can wear for everything. It's a Korean Mandarin duck. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're learning a little bit more over here. Man, yeah. But yeah, that's it for the release, guys. So I just wanted to touch on that. We're giving it a solid 9 out of 10. Yeah, wow. Super thankful to have these, and in the size, we got these in the size. So I guess it was meant to be low key. Super cool. But thankful for all you guys rocking with me. Let's go ahead and get some tunes here in the building. I just wanted to be live for honestly just a little bit, even 30 minutes. So we just hit the 30-minute mark. If there's anything you guys wanted to touch on, I know there's obviously a lot of hype regarding the Almama years coming up. There's a lot of hype behind the Lost and Founds. Now, I'm thinking about segregating videos in terms of any additional information that I get. But I do think that whatever Nike's saying, I think it's cap. I think they're just going to do, it's going to be random for the Lost and Founds, for example. Like, I really don't think you needed to try or took L's on 20 Jordans or whatever. I think that's all cap. Anything they've ever said to us is like, it's just a blatant lie. Like it wasn't like that for the it wasn't like that for the lot 50. They said put more activity on it. There were people who didn't have any activity and they freaking hit. So it's like like at the end of the day, Nike just wants us to use their app more and they want us to purchase more. That's the bottom line. Yeah, weird. I don't know why I'm not seeing like the Lost and Founds over here. Visit Nike.com in upcoming. Yeah. But yeah, there's obviously, these are coming out pretty soon. Now, there's not that much hype behind this. I don't think there's going to be a lot of resale value on this as well. They're kind of really loud. The Fruity Pebbles, I like the concept, but Am I going to go for these? I'm kind of on the fence. I might get them just to review on the channel, but I probably won't be hanging on or keeping these. Just full transparency between all of us here. Murder BX says, I still don't understand the interest in the Tom Sachs. Okay, well, let me break that down for you really quick in a couple sentences here. The Tom Sachs specifically, I think it's not so much the sneaker. I think it's more so like the person who created the sneaker. Okay, Tom Sachs is just very, very popular and known for, you know, his work for NASA. He's a designer. He's an industrial designer. He's done a lot of work, and a lot of the stuff that he typically touches turns to gold or just does well in the aftermarket. Okay. I think with this sneaker specifically, the general purpose sneaker was to create something that literally anybody can wear for whatever they do, and he wanted to make it as boring as possible. And I think the hype behind it is just that, is like, you're getting sneakers like this Fruity Pebble whatever, right? This Fruity Pebble Dunk. And you compare it to something as boring as this, and it's like, I think he wanted to create something that's not going to get its attention, and by doing so, there's attention. So it's like, it's kind of counterintuitive. It's very interesting on how he designed it and all that stuff. And personally, I think it's just a very comfy sneaker. Like, it's one of those sneakers that I broke in and I'm just like, I enjoy wearing when I'm out and about. It literally just, it's not the most, like, how do I say this? It just feels comfortable when I'm walking around or doing anything with it, and I think that's what I like about it. Like, I can use it for whatever, for trekking. I can use it for the city. You can literally use it in any terrain, and that's what I like about the sneaker overall. It just feels very comfy. And this sneaker has been designed for the past 10 years. They've like been working on it and perfecting it, and I think that that's where the hype lies with that specifically. Think you're on the Canadian site, Ernest Khan. Okay, there we go. Sheesh. All right. You know what? It's funny. I don't know why this happens. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. Okay, let's scroll down. Where are we at? Come on. United States. God. Thanks for checking me over here. Are the Tom Sachs still at Kohl's? I have no idea. My Kohl's never got them, and I still want a pair. Hey, Nitro, I hear you, man. We were just lucky. We were lucky to hit on... God, where did we even get these? No, we hit on all of them on the Tom Sachs site. I think Tom Sachs just loves our email, so we just been hitting on the Tom Sachs site. We didn't take any wins on any W's on Nike. We were able to hit on a size 10.5. Yeah, we were able to hit on a 10.5 men's at Undefeated. Like, they just had them on the shelves, and I walked in same day they released, and I bought it, resold same day, made about $40-50. You know, hey, it is what it is. You know, I could have got another yellow one in my size, but I was like, you know what, I already have one. Well, let's get one and make some money. You know, help pay for that other sneaker in a way. But yeah, there's some heat obviously coming out. So. I have completely changed my mind on the trophy rooms, and now I came from like, I don't really know if I wanted to, like, I think we kind of need these. I guess I didn't realize how much hype there was behind it, but again, I don't want to come off as a hype beast to you guys. I guess I kind of am to a certain degree, but it's like not a full-on hype beast of anything. You know, I don't want you guys to think like I'm following the crowd in every aspect, but I think the trophy rooms have kind of grown on me. I think it was one of those things I needed to look into the history and the colorway and all of that just a little bit more. They do really remind me of Iron Man in a lot of aspects. Probably not the easiest thing to mix and match, but definitely seems like something that would be amazing in anybody's collection. It's, you know, again, it does kind of remind me of the Rising Sun. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that. You can look up the Rising Sun skateboard and just everything here. It's a Christian Hosoi skateboard, the Rising Sun. This sneaker kind of gives me Rising Sun vibes, so I just want to let you guys know that's kind of like, Murby's BX says, no worries, bro. Google searches be leading me to all different Nike sites. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, for the longest time, I would go on and it would lead me to the Malaysian sneaker site. I think it was because I'm searching specific sneakers, and it would just pull up like the first listing or whatever, and then it would be in the Canadian site or the Malaysian site, and that's why the pricing was wrong. So my apologies, because I'm sure if we look up the pricing that you guys were seeing were Canadian pricing. So this sneaker Forgive me for that. I had no idea that we were on the Canadian side. I was like, man, Nike's tripping with me today. What is going on? $220 and I paid $170. I got it for a freaking steal, baby. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking about, but I guess that wasn't the case, right? But hey, look, we live and learn. Then I'm trying for trophy rooms. Yeah, man. I think a lot of us are going to be trying for trophy rooms, regardless if you're going to get them for the personal or resell or whatever. There's definitely some money to be made. Yes, it's $225, but I believe resale right now is anywhere from $300 to $350 or $325 or something along the line. So definitely going to be trying for these this week for sure. And then obviously we're anticipating that exclusive access. Okay, launch details. Let's click in and let's talk a little bit about it. I know New York Dad's doing the same thing right now, but honestly, guys, there's nothing really to decipher here. Okay, because whatever BS Nike wrote here, this is all cap. It's cap. Like, trust me, there are going to be people who are like, I've hit on every single Jordan 1 high, and then they gave me exclusive access. Like, I've hit on a lot on sneakers. Trust me, somebody's going to be like, man, that's so cap because like I've hit on the taxis, and I've hit on the electro oranges, and I've hit on like the shadows or whatever. They're going to be talking about all these ones that they've hit, and then they're like, and they gave me exclusive access. So it's like, for them to say some weird cap like this, understanding exclusive access, like, look at this. The offers will go out to a selection of members that have entered and lost at least 20. I'm like, that's BS. That's so BS. I do not buy that for a second. I just don't. I don't buy that at all. Like I think I'm even trying to think like how many people have actually took L's on that many, because there are certain general releases that have come out where people just hit, you know? So, yo, what's up? Chucky Goat, what's going on? Yo, what's up? What's up? Have not gotten EA since Lightning Force. Yeah, man. Big murder in the chat. Yeah, what's going on? Euro, what's good, Chucky? Chucky Goat, hope you're feeling a bit better today. Yeah, Chucky, were you sick? What was the deal? What was the deal? But yeah, I'm just trying to break this down for you guys. I'm just like, this just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it just, I think it's personal. It's just total cap. And then yeah, they're gonna be sending out exclusive access on November 8th. So I mean, hey, we'll see. But I think it's cap. It's very similar to what Rafi was saying on one of his lives. He was talking about. Well, no, it wasn't his live. He put out a video to break this down because a lot of people are like, look, I want exclusive access. I want a secure pair. You know what I mean? Now, if you hit on exclusive access, the chances of you being able to hit on that same account, it's going to say purchased. So it's kind of like a one and done unless you have multiple accounts. I would just make it a point to check all those accounts, regardless if they have activity or not. Like, do you think they're not going to give exclusive access to somebody who has a new account? Typically, Nike, in the history of Nike, they typically grant access to people who are new into sneakers. So why would they be targeting somebody who's been trying 20 times and took 20 massive L's on all the... It's very confusing. And especially for them to say lost 20 different Air Jordans. Why didn't they just say lost on 10? Like, 20 is kind of a lot. Has anybody even been on sneakers long enough to try on 20 Jordan high releases? I don't know. It sounds like, because then they're focusing on more of the old heads or people who have been on the app for the past 3 or 4 years and have tried, you know? I mean, I've been trying aggressively more so since, I don't know, like a year and a half ago. Like, that's when I really started, like when the Electro Oranges came out, that's when I was like trying again on my sneakers app and trying to get my account healthy. And for literally the first 4 months, I was hitting on nothing. And then I was like, man, my account's dead. Like, I should just create a new one. But then I started hitting again and again and again, and it was just started. You know, there's an algorithm with sneakers, as we know. There's an algorithm. The more you buy, the more you hit. That's typically how it goes. We'll be waiting for that review, Murder BX. Yeah, wait, Murder. Which review are you covering? Let me double check here. Murder says, "Can't wait to receive my pair today." Oh, damn, you got the trophy rooms? Man, I'm excited to see that. Yeah, put out that review. I'm excited to see that. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. And again, like my judgment and opinion of the sneaker literally changed overnight. I was just like, I needed to look a little bit more into it Because if you watch one of my past lives, I was kind of like, I wasn't talking bad about it, but I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to be going for it, you know. And then I saw the demand behind it, and I'm like, why? Like, I try to understand the demand on certain things, but then I looked a little bit more into the sneaker. And now, you know, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. We want them. We want to review them. We want to talk, share the honest opinion once we get them in the building. It would be cap at the same time. It's possible. Many people complaining about being a long time that have spent a ton with Nike and not being able to get exclusive access. You've got a good point. Last year, I hit 2 exclusive access, Electro Oranges, and then the lot 50, we got lot number 9. I do plan on doing another review. If you look back on my channel, I did show the unboxing. I've never seen the, you know, it was my first ever off-white Nike while Virgil was still alive, and we got to unbox that. But I do want to do a more proper unboxing with my honest opinion and everything that's gone down with off-white and everything since. Like, I'd like to do another review sometime soon because, yeah, we're sitting on some good sneakers that I'm like, I've never actually done a thorough review of them. The Amamanier Jordan 1 highs. Those deserve some spotlight, and I'd like to cover that on the channel, a more in-depth review of that. I'm very thankful to have hit on that. Speaking of Amamanier, these Amamanier 4s it's going to be a problem. I think we all can kind of attest to that. Like, it's going to be a problem. I mean, I'm just kind of like sweating thinking about like what do I need to do, because we didn't even hit on the Jordan 2s on Amamanier. I feel like more people know about Amamanier now than they did when the Jordan 1s dropped. Because I was able to get a Jordan 1 high, you know? I was able to get in my size. And then after that drop, the 2s were just actually pretty hard to get. I mean, yes, granted, I did go for a larger size. I did go for an 11 because I wasn't going for the personal for the 2s. I didn't really care for the 2s, you know? Just being real. That's why we didn't cover them on the channel, and that's why I don't have them in the collection, nor do I care to have them in the collection. Some people are more like, I need to complete the entire Amamanier set. I'm not about that. I like, out of all the silhouettes they've covered, the Jordan 1 high is outstandingly my favorite. The Jordan 4 for sure as well. But then, you know, probably, well, actually, those two probably pretty close in first place. But then in second is definitely the 3, which a lot of people are talking about was the sneaker of the year last year. And I agree. I agree that sneaker that came out last year is probably one of the best ones that did come out, and it's why a lot of people like need it in their collection, because, you know, and that's why the prices. If you look at the you know, I'm just gonna type Alma 3. Let's hope it pops up. Alma 3. Let's see what it's going for on the aftermarket. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I had a shot to get these. And, I mean, I hate to admit this on the channel, but, like, I end up buying the wrong sneaker on the site. These dropped. I forgot the site, but I end up buying another sneaker. I bought the wrong sneaker. Because I was, like, getting back into sneakers. These dropped. And I believe I was watching Trevor. And he was like, they're live. And I just kind of went, and I just ended up buying the wrong freaking sneaker, only to find out later I was like, then these sold out. And I was like, oh, my God. But they were sitting for a little bit. I could have got them. I could have got these for retail. And look what they're doing in the aftermarket right now. $615, $650, you know, it's a $700 sneaker, maybe more, depending on your size. But we could have got these. And if I hit on these, I would have definitely kept these in the collection. So kind of kicking myself low key. I mean, look, we can still get them, you know, but I do see the prices going up, you know, during Christmas a little bit. Sneaker market's in a weird place. I think we can all kind of attest to that. But yeah, look at these, you know, $500, $600. My size right now would be $550. Yeah, man, I don't know. Some of them are a little out of reach right now, but I think this is definitely a mandatory in the collection. I really do. Especially if a lot of people were calling it sneaker of the year last year. Yes, it is. It comes in women's sizes. These were meant for women, but come on. I mean, it's clean. It's just such a clean sneaker. Murder BX says, Lost and Founds are an old head sneaker to the fullest, so it would make sense to bless Jordan 1 lovers literally go for every pair of ones for years now. We shall see. I kind of want to go back into my app, like my app that I have since 2015, like my OG app. Because again, I have 3 apps right now, but the main one, my main account, I want to actually see how many I've actually tried and took L's on. I don't think it's 20. Maybe it's 7. I don't know. Again, I've just been trying literally for a year and a half on it, so it's not really like that old. It's an old account, but it hasn't been active since 2015. I really dropped the ball after that, after creating it. But look, it is what it is. Netcher says, I was only able to get my AMA 3s from a trade, never won from AMA Manier for retail or any of these other sneakers. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I like the fact that Union and AMA Manier, they kind of make it easier for manual users and kind of block the bots, but still, like, more manual people know about how to go about it. So it's just becoming harder, especially the Force. More people are going to come out for the Force than any other of their releases since the 3s, and I think it's going to be even harder. So you got to be fast. You got to be up and about. You got to be ready to go. We can't sleep on this release. We just got to try. We got to try our best, and I think people who have smaller sizes are going to have a higher chance to hit, because guess what? Those bigger sizes, those sell out fast. You know, I remember for even the 2s or even the 1s, the larger sizes just sell out fast because that's what everybody's going for, because that's where the money's at. Those are going to be the harder ones to acquire. So it is what it is. Who loves Union? Me? I don't have a problem with Union. You know, honestly, I know that whole thing came out. We don't have to bring out the dirty laundry here. But I don't really have any qualms on Union. Yes, they kind of you know, they messed up a lot of people's day for sure with that initial release that they did. You know, but look, it is what it is. You know, I think it's one of those things that's like, we just got to move on. That's it. We just got to keep moving. You know what I mean? I have learned to forgive them for whatever happened. Well, also I wasn't really affected, so I think it's also hard for me to be like, I absolutely am angry about it because I wasn't really affected. If I was affected and I tried like 5 or 6 times and they charged my account that many times, yeah, maybe I'd be as frustrated as a lot of people. But look, it is what it is. We keep moving, right? So I'm not gonna say I absolutely love Union, but I don't hate them. I just don't really have a problem with them. I think that they're really, I think that they do hard work and they put a lot of work into the certain sneaker releases. Maybe not for that specific release, okay? With the Jordan 2s, because again, I'm not trying to dry dirty laundry out here, but I think that they are legitimately trying to do something different for the sneaker industry, and I respect that. I do respect that, and I do see hard work where hard work is put, you know. And for as much as the dunks that they put out maybe aren't doing too hot on the aftermarket, at a time they were, and there was a lot of demand for it. I think that Jordan 2 release really soured and dampened a lot of things with Union, okay? But no hate, and yeah, it is what it is. Murder BX says he's pretty angry at Union. Hey man, like at the end of the day, but again, don't let my opinion change your opinion of them as well. I'm just letting you guys know. It's like, for me, I try to bring love into the community and a lot less hate. You know what I mean? Or no hate at all. You know what I mean? Like we pay attention to what's going on in the market. And again, at the end of the day, you're voting with your dollar. So wherever you put your money, put your money where your mouth is. You know what I mean? If you solely decide like, Union did so much damage to the community, I'm never going to give them money again. Hey, you're voting with your wallet. There you go. You know what I mean? So I respect that at the end of the day. Brandon PG says, I'm praying to hit on the Amamir 4s. I want them back. Yeah, you and a million people, like everybody wants them. I mean, I again, for me specifically, we need these. I really want to review them on the channel. Now, I'm not going to be paying crazy. Let's see what they're going on in the aftermarket right now. These freaking crazy AMA 4 prices. If you're going to get them early, Jesus, like honestly, like there's no way in hell I would pay this time of money. Like I would rather wait for the drop and, you know, take my L and wear my L as a badge and then maybe pay resale. A lot of people need these for sure. Let's give it a second to load. Only 7 left. Oh no. Yeah, this is crazy. This is insane. That's insane. Hey, if you want them now, take your W while you can, you know. But I think does anybody know how many like stock they're gonna be dropping for these? I think there's gonna be a healthy amount of stock, but I don't think it's gonna be easy to obtain these. So again, let's just pay close attention to the drop and what we need to do. I think it's going to be a very similar release. Draw a box around the cat or the airplane or whatever it is. Go through the movements, but you got to be up early and you got to be ready, all fueled up, ready to go for this drop. Nitro says my old account for Nike 2017 for Nike deleted because of how many L's that you took. Wow, man. Okay, 110. Okay, 110,000 pairs is healthy, but still the demand is like a million people want these. So, you know, like, I love the sneaker. I think it's awesome. It's definitely grown on me a lot since I first saw photos. Now, the first initial photos that they put out, I much prefer that one specifically, but these definitely need a lace swap. You know, Trevor talked about it too. These definitely need a lace swap, 100%. Two cream laces. There's too much brown wine going on. Okay, so it's like, it's a great sneaker. It's definitely grown on me a lot since the initial first photos that I've seen. Let me see if I can pull up those photos. The AMA for Jordan. Okay, let me see, because man, when I first saw the first initial photos that came out, I was like, this is gonna just gonna kill the internet. It's gonna just kill the internet. When I first saw the first initial photos of it, let's see, where it's at. Is it this? Man, I'm really trying to find it. Give me 1 second here. Just the concept and everything. I believe it's this. Yeah. Man, no, these look so different. No, these aren't it. Give me a second here. I'm literally trying to find those first photos. I feel like it's buried online now. Let me actually just share my screen, because like it did kind of look. Yeah, so something like this, but this isn't it. This is definitely not. This is Jordan 4 free game. Let's scroll down. Let's see. Come on, where's it at? Come on, internet, work with me. What's going on? If anybody has a link, let me know. But yeah, this is what it's going to look like. But there was definitely some photos of like the original one. Maybe I'll just type concept. Let's see. I'm a Jordan 1 concept, maybe. Yeah. God, look at this. Oh my God, man. Take my freaking money. Yo, if they were going to drop this one, sheesh. This would have broke the freaking internet, man. Oh my God. So the original concept, yeah, so these are the ones coming out. Again, non-negotiable. We got to change the laces on them. But the first one, like when the first photos for the re-edition that I just literally showed you, where is it at? Come on. You really got to scroll all the way down here and let everything load. Yeah, this is them. They got the freaking chocolate bar. God, freaking chocolate bar. But yeah, you look at the original photos that that were set to release. I'm not a fan of this, guys. This is weird. I'll probably change the insoles, just full transparency. I just don't like this. This is the diamond inside. Like, I don't know why they're doing that. But the first initial photos, where is it? Come on. God, please. Just, there we go. Sorry that took so long. I'm like losing my mind while trying to get to this photo. These would have been the biggest freaking problem in the sneaker industry if these came out. Because I'm getting like, honestly, I'm getting like teary-eyed looking at it, because it's like, I'm just reminds me of, I don't know. It just reminds me of just like this vintage, I don't know, just something from another time, but it's got like this like, just like new aura on it, okay? I'm low-key kind of angry that they didn't release this one, because like this is just, to me, it's night and day. I really wish they'd released this one. The other one was a mock-up, looks very similar to Military Black. Yes, I agree. But low-key, between this and the Military Blacks, I would much prefer this. Like, I really hope, I'm hoping that they do release something like this in the near future. And I can kind of see where they got the concept from this. They got the concept from this from the Amamanier Jordan 3. Okay, so whoever came up with this mock-up, shout out to you. This is phenomenal. And if there ever is a day and age where we can actually make our own Jordan 4, I would definitely choose this color pattern without a doubt. It is just by far one of the best ones. Like, look at that. It's just phenomenal. All right, but look, this is what we get. I'm not mad. Again, I think I said in one of my past lives, I'm not. We're not angry. This is still phenomenal. I really like this. This to me is like this just speaks to luxury. It really does. It's awesome. Now this chocolate bar. I mean, obviously you're not going to be wearing the chocolate bar with you, but it does remind me of the Hershey's chocolate bar for sure. Too much vino, too much wine or brown going on here, so we definitely need a lace swap. It's got to be cream laces. Not, to me, it's a non-negotiable. But again, don't let me tell you what to do with your sneakers. You can do whatever you want with your sneakers. All right, I'm just giving you my personal, honest opinion. Nitro says, me personally prefer one dropping. It won't get dirty as easy. Okay. I don't know. For me, with the mock-up, I kind of like the dirty effect. It just has like this nice aged vintage look to it. Okay. But again, this is cool. We're going to be going for these. Best of luck to anybody going for this. This is a freaking phenomenal sneaker. I'm just as excited about you. Now, if I do happen to gain and gather any additional information on these sneakers, I will let you guys know, okay, on how to go about it, how to cop these. I think it's going to be very, very similar to the Jordan 2 release of Amon Manier or the Jordan 1 release where you kind of go through the movements and you just got to be fast, okay? That's it, okay? There's going to be some luck involved. But there's also going to be some skill involved as well. And I know a lot of people are nervous and like they want to get them and they want to get them for retail. Who doesn't? Okay, but look, you have a chance. You got good internet connection. You have fingers. You have a chance. Okay, so just give it your best. Give it your best shot. And the best part about this is now, if you take an L, you're still going to have an opportunity to buy these on the resale market. Now, I don't believe that the prices are going to be this crazy. It's got to drop down to at least 400, 450, okay? This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm about to up and leave here. These prices be crazy. But yo, we're about to hit that hour mark. I appreciate all you guys rocking with me. I know there's a lot of interest behind this sneaker. You guys are not alone. Everybody wants this, okay? Everybody wants this. And with 110,000 pairs and that are going to be releasing on the aftermarket, I don't know. I think we all have a solid chance. I think we just need to pay close attention and just give it a solid shot, okay? Now, what I would recommend you guys do, this is what I did on the Jordan 2 release, is be on mobile and be on desktop, okay? And just give it a solid shot, okay? Mobile, you got to be on your data, and then online, you're going to be on your Wi-Fi, okay? These are some of the pointers that I want to let you guys know. So just make it a point you have two ways, because guess what? If online crashes, if the desktop crashes, you still have another way of going after it, okay? So that is some of my best recommendations. And then closer to the drop, I'm more than happy to go live and talk to you guys about my honest opinion on, hey, let's relive how to go about it so we're all ready to go and we have everything dialed in. I know other streamers are going to do the same thing, but I think it's important to watch and be reminded on how to go about it, okay? You want to have everything ready. This is why you see up here, over here, I got all my tabs, you know? I have my contest tabs. Let me actually bring up a perfect example over here. You know, I should really add stashed. Let me actually show you guys that right now. So let's click into Stash right now. Stash SF. Stash SF right now, I believe, is doing some raffles. So if you guys do want to get the Fruity Pebbles, or there's another sneaker contest I entered too. I entered both of them. They're doing the Fruity Pebbles. We just entered for the heck of it for a size 11. If we hit, we'll review it on the channel. Then we'll probably flip them. But there's another sneaker that I'm hoping to hit as well that they're doing a contest on. Yo, Burr, what's going on? What is up? We just vibing here. Yeah, these. Now, I don't know what these are going to do on aftermarket. The Voodoos, the Voodoo Jordan Lows, they're really giving me Travis Scott vibes. Just the whole stitching and the backward swoosh. And then, like, the skull. This is like, again, this is not a collaboration with Travis Scott, but it's just giving me Travis Scott vibes. Now, I wish they released this closer to Halloween, you know, the whole voodoo theme and all that stuff. I think this is a fire sneaker. I don't know what it's going to do in aftermarket. Right now, it's just kind of trending, same prices, maybe a little over. But the reason I'm going for these is because we want to review them on the channel. And then we'll figure out what to do with it after, depending on what the resale is. Now, if I hit on this or I hit on this, most likely we're not going to keep them. But we'll see, because my opinion could totally change once I get the sneaker in hand. Okay. So yeah, just wanted to touch on that. Let's double check what else in terms of contest. I will be adding this link obviously to my little contest page here. But let's double check what's going on my year raffles real quick, all right? And again, the reason I do this is just to remind you guys, like, hey, there's some contests going on right now. Just join them. I'm a contest joining machine, as you guys know. We join as many contests as we can freaking do. Anybody live near a Mama Year store? Mr. Old School's laughing. Man, it would be amazing if Mama Year opened a store in San Francisco. I would literally be I would be in line. I'd be hyped, you know. So, ooh. This Air Max looks kind of tasty, not going to lie. This kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, just ivory. I don't know. It's just, this is clean. I like these. But I'm going to be good. I'm going to try to hold off on these. Let me double check. I want to see a closer photo of this. You can kind of tell I'm an Air Max head when I really want to kind of get up close and personal and see them, right? Like these ones are amazing. So I'm a good buddy of mine actually got these, and he's from the Philippines, and when I saw them, I was like, yeah, man, those are clean. And then I saw these, and I was like, hey, it's the same colorway. So shout out to Mo Gomez if you're watching this. Yeah, these are phenomenal, and he's got an interesting sneaker collection. You can kind of tell when people just like, they don't have such a massive sneaker collection, but they're very selective on like the types of sneakers that they get. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, even if you just have like 8 sneakers or 4 sneakers or whatever, but then you're very tactical with like the pairs you have, you know? Okay. Yeah, these are clean. They're suede. Man, sign me up. These are nice. I like them. These are super clean. These are really nice. Oh my God. Woo! Nike, what are you doing to us? What are you doing to me? All right. So there's a contest for that. These are obviously coming out to, if not, yeah, okay. All right, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Pretty much same stuff on social status as well, as you guys know. And then, what is And doing? Metro says, then I live close to Prosper, which is store under I'm on your family. Never won any of the raffle. Hey, you know, I don't know. There's one store in SF. I've joined every single raffle of theirs, and I've never won like any of the hype stuff. And I'm just like, I'm almost certain like everything's just being backdoored. But hey, it is what it is. We just, you know, we join anyway. We try. Another sneaker I did want to touch on is obviously this one because, yeah, these. So the Silver Bullet. For those that don't know, this is a very hyped Air Max 97. It is. And like, if you guys see this on the aftermarket, let me just show this to you because you guys will be surprised. Silver Bullet. Man, come on. It's Silver 97 Air. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Okay, 2022. But if you look at the one that came out a while back, where is that? It was this one. Yeah, I believe it's this one. Prices may have dipped on this, but when I looked at them, I was like, when I looked at them about a year ago, because I was like, you know, looking into Air Maxes, I was shocked on the price on this. I believe it was high. It was really high. I believe it was 800 or 1,000 or something crazy. My collection keeps growing every couple of months. Hey, you and me both, which is why we're trying to be tactical this week and sell a bunch of sneakers. It's just really hard for me to make the decisions on which ones got to go, which ones are staying. Okay, see, look at this. This one released freaking 2016, 2017, and look at the prices on this. So these prices, I believe, are going to go lower because they're re-releasing it, okay? $550, okay? I believe at the time when I looked at these, there were $850 or something crazy like that, okay? Now the Silver Bullets, the reason why I'm recommending going for these is because it's just a clean Air Max. It really is. If I can spell. Okay, let's check what they're currently doing on the aftermarket. Even if they have not released yet, I'm just letting you guys know. If you see a raffle, I recommend joining for this. These are clean. There's demand behind them. There really is. There really is demand behind them. And so on End, what are they doing? There's going to be a couple of raffles on End, as you see. You know, you got the OG, and then you got the women's as well. I don't know why there's a price difference. I'm kind of confused on that. Like, why didn't they just kind of leave it the same price? Why don't they just give men, like, give it to us for $195? Why are you giving it to women for $195 and we got to pay extra $4? Anyway, I'm just joking. All joking aside, these are a couple of the raffles that are on end right now. These are interesting. These are interesting too, but I mean, we are a little dunked out, not gonna lie. But it's all good. We just keep moving. Okay. Anyway, those are a couple of the raffles that I wanted to touch on. These look pretty cool. I like these. There's probably not going to be much hype behind them, but if you want them, they're releasing on. Wait, these already released. Sorry, God, I'm like here I'm talking about a sneaker that already released. These are nice. Get them on the aftermarket. I did not realize. I guess those just went under the radar for me. But guys, that is pretty much it for the stream today. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed rocking with me. I appreciate all you viewers rocking them in the building. Again, you guys are helping me tremendously, chasing those watch hours. We're always freaking working. We're always working. We're always putting out content when we can. And I mean, this is on top of working a 9-to-5 job. Monday through Friday, I'm grinding. I'm working. I got a full-time job. Outside of this, your best bet, I'm going to be here supporting you guys on your sneaker cops. We're going to have these collaborative conversations about getting after it, okay? And my honest opinion on my ratings on sneakers, what's worth getting, what's worth holding off on, and so that we can tactically approach your sneaker collecting. At the end of the day, it's like, look, I don't want to just be a hype man. I want to give you guys the best information because I'm dialed in. I'm dialed in this stuff, and I care about the community. This is why we do giveaways. This is why we try to give you guys our honest opinion on these amazing, amazing, amazing sneakers, so that you guys can make that decision if it's something that was slept on, and you're like, you know what, Ernest is right. Maybe I should get one right now. Those are kind of clean, right? Nike's got to start, mailing this guy some checks, even to any extent, if I'm going to be hyping their products up this much. I mean, think about it. One last thing I wanted to mention. With Yeezy out of the picture, Nike stock's going to go up. There's going to be more demand and more competition for Nike products now that Yeezy's kind of out of the picture. Think about it. For all the $200 or $230 that we're throwing at for 350s, for Yeezy 350 V2s or whatever, now it's like that money we're going to have to throw it at Nike or some other sneakers. So think about it. The amount of, that's just a huge part of the market. So, just be dialed in. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, great. All these releases that we're going after, there's going to be even more competition now because, this certain area of the market, 40% of Adidas. That's a lot of money. There's a lot of people, a lot of eyes. Just overnight, it's gone. And then now, where are people going to shift their attention? It's like, well, Nike, right? So, just saying, I don't know what these next couple of months are going to hold for us that are going after all this hype, right? There's definitely going to be a lot more competition. You guys, I'm sure, are going to feel that. The only Mr. Old School says, this is such a funny comment. The only silver bullets I know is cores. That's hilarious, man. That is really funny. You see those East Side Golf ones. Okay, Burr. I did, and I am going to hold off those because of the fact that any golf shoe that comes out, unless you're actually playing golf wearing them, they're heavier. They are heavier. Any golf shoe that I've seen at Nike, even a good colorway, I saw some that were they kind of look like shattered, backward oranges. They had some there, and I was like, it's just heavy. Or they even had, I even hit on Chicago golfs, and I sold them because I was just like, I hit them in a size 12. Now it's a Chicago low, but it was heavy. I was just like, yo, any of these golfs, you got to carry them. You got to have them in hand, and you'll be like, it just doesn't hit. It's heavy. It's heavy, so for me, it's a big pass. As an Air Max fan, popping silver bullet. Yeah, no, it's kind of a non-negotiable. I think there's a lot of history. You guys can, we can have a whole conversation around the silver bullets. There's a lot of demand behind it. It's a solid colorway, and it's an iconic colorway. The silver bullet. Just think about it. The silver bullet. So it's a fire sneaker. I do recommend going for them if you guys want them for the collection. A lot of people who are Air Max collectors, that's going to sell out. It's a non-negotiable. So a lot of people are excited about it. Think about it. Last release was 2016, 2017. I don't know why StockX has 2016 or 2017. I'm like, it's got to have come out in either year unless they did 2 releases in the middle of the year or something like that. Anyway, Story for another day. Anyway, guys, thanks for rocking with me. I appreciate you guys. This guy's got to get some rest. I mean, I don't want to come off as a total workaholic here. I enjoy what I do, at the end of the day, but we also need to know when to rest, and we're going to have a pretty busy week, send some luck my way. I hope it's going to be a great week for me selling-wise, because I'm a seller outside of all this. But yeah, with that being said, I'm about to peace out. I'm going to play some music as we, jump out the building over here. But thank you, thank you, thank you. If you could do me a little favor, smash that like button if you haven't already on your way out. It would mean the world to me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. This is a really fun review. This is, honestly, a really, really fun sneaker. So if you guys are thinking about getting them, highly recommend it. I think this is a banger in anybody's collection, honestly. All right. Anyway, with that being said, thank you. I'm peacing out. I'm really excited to be going live on Friday to show you guys, obviously, who's going to be winning the sneaker package I'm putting together. One lucky winner gets to take everything home. So with that being said, I'm peacing out. Thank you so much again. And if you could kindly take a look at my best work for Yo-Yo. I literally just put out that video. Smash the like button. Give it a good watch. Share with your friends. Like, that is like literally a lot of my best Yo-Yo work, all composed in a 3-minute and 30-second video. Take a good look at it because I pour my heart and soul into anything I do, okay? With that being said, I'm peacing out over here, guys. Thank you so much for all your support and love and just everything. And, I'm here for you guys, all right? Also, lastly, you guys know it, in earnest confession, I am just going to bring up my Instagram for any new viewers that have stumbled upon my channel that, like, literally, you guys stumbled upon my channel because of these sneakers. Consider subscribing, consider smashing that like button, and then also follow me on Instagram. So I pretty much post any of the work that I do after my lives. Heck, I should really post before I go live too, that, hey, I'm going live. But consider following me on Instagram, okay? It's Ernest_Con, and I pretty much post a lot of my stuff over here, so feel free to go ahead and, yeah, consider following me over here. Just me with a good buddy of mine in New York City, and I just post sneakers, yo-yos, a bunch of fun stuff. You can pretty much see all that stuff over here. So, Mr. Old School says, make that money, eat money. Hey, man, we always grinding, Like, we're bringing this channel to the freaking moon, baby. You guys know it. Ashes, have a good night, everybody. Yeah, I'm going to play some music, and then we are out of here. But, again, like, thank you. Like, this community means the world to me. I hope you guys feel that from the energy that I put out every single live that I do. And again, I want to be, like one of those people that you guys can rely on for sneaker information, or fashion information, or just anything in general. Again, I just want to put more good stuff out into the world through this amazing platform that we call YouTube. All right. But with that being said, I'm going to peace out the bill. I'm going to play some music as we do. And thank you. Much love. I'll see you guys soon. Later. Peace.